Okay, so a fun one today. Loads and loads of activities you can do with a ball in the pool. I'll just move that down a bit so you can see the water a little bit more. There we go. So for the lower stages to start with, a simple scoop, kick and push the ball with their hands. Okay, just pushing the ball forward with their hands. Then you can lower it to nose, so this helps the children get their chin and lips near the water. So scoop under the ball, make sure you say that, otherwise the hands will be splashing at the surface. They've got to scoop under the ball and push it forwards with their nose. Okay? Next progression would be with their forehead. So I love this one because it gets them putting their face in without them realising. They're so desperate to push the ball with their forehead and whoops, the face goes in the water. So again, you need to instruct them to keep their hands under the ball, or say scoop under the ball, because that helps them to reach further forwards as well. I'm going to push the head down and push it with their forehead. I'm about to start teaching, so don't want to get the hair wet, but when you demo we can put full face in, or don't, and let them experiment and find out that actually their full face goes in, whichever. Some sort of games and things, we can make a hoop in the water, you can throw all the balls into the pool, and let them collect them. So they just scoop and kick. They just scoop and kick to a ball, swim with it, they can push it, they can nudge it with their nose and throw it into the hoop, go get another ball. You can turn this into a game using your imagination. So these could be planets, they're putting all the planets into the solar system. They could be fruit, you're putting all the fruit into the fruit bowl. Could be sweets, put all the sweets in the sweetie jar. Okay, play around with it. What sort of things can you think of that are circular, that they're collecting and putting in the hoop? Another one I like to do is holding the ball on their chest, so they can hold it here and swim on their back. Just make sure they're not pulling down on it, because that can cause it to come out of their hand and pop up. For the sort of high stage 2, stage 3s who are swimming without armbands, just make sure that you tell them that, and maybe you swim 1 or 2 at a time to be safe in case they come off their ball and then they struggle to stay up, okay? I like to put the ring in the pool and let them swim on their back with the ball. So take the ball to the hoop on your back, put it in the hoop, swim away on your front, and then you've got some sitting up and rotation and things like that in there as well. Equally, they could swim on their front to the hoop, collect a ball out, swim away on their back. So there's loads of different variations you can do with the same 2 pieces of equipment. For the higher stages, they can hold the ball up in the air and kick on the back, making sure they're stretching, pushing that tummy up. They can hold it out, so if they are strong enough, you can swing with the ball up above your head and fast kicking. They can swim with the ball, so if they've already got a good front crawl, we can do head up, front crawl, dribbling the ball, so to keep the ball in between your arms like that. You could turn that into a relay, so 3 at each side, 1 swims with the ball, then the next, then the next, then the next. They can have a little relay race. You can swim on their front with the ball out in front, facing the water, and either lift the head if that's the stage they're at, or they can just turn it for a sneaky breath over the top of the shoulder and back down. This position is a good one for rotation. So arms out in front, facing the water, fast kicking. When they need a breath, they roll onto their back. They've got to try and keep the ball in the water extended. They get a breath and continue to roll back onto their front. Keep going.